Hi, I'm Hugh McAllister, driver of the number 6 McAllister Motorsport Mustang. Welcome to Wakefield Park for round 5 of the Performax TA2 Muscle Car Series.
Cold, blustery conditions were the key feature of round 5 with the Performax TA2 Muscle Car Series at Goulburn's Wakefield Park. Coming off the back of 4 straight wins at Queensland Raceway, Seton was fast on only his second appearance at the Goulburn track. The Castrol Harris Racing Mustang pole time of 101.17 was 0.7 of a second quicker than Ashley Jarvis in the Camaro, with Performax Cup Series leader Russell Wright a further second adrift. Greasy, wet conditions and a cold track forced all drivers to start on wet tyres, and a single-file safety car start for the first of 4 races over the weekend. Chad Cotton's Mustang failed to fire up in the form-up area due to battery failure and therefore was a non-starter.
We left the pits, we were looking good. It was a bit slow to wind over, but when we got out there the car just couldn't catch up. We had a low battery and we ended up at 8 volts and all we got was a click click. So prefer a vroom vroom than a click click. So
Michael Cooling and Peter Robinson both went off on the outlap due to the extremely cold track temperature. Getting enough heat into the tyres was going to be a real challenge all weekend. Seton was in a class of his own, controlling the race and lapping over a second a lap quicker than anyone else. Jarvis was a consistent second from Hugh McAllister and Russell Wright, while both Ian McAllister and Cam Sendall had strong runs to end up in the mid-pack. Similar weather conditions on Sunday morning for race 2 forced another single-file start, with all electing to run wets except for Peter Robinson in the Dodge Challenger. Russell Wright copped a 5-second post-race penalty for a starting infringement, but it was Seton who again comfortably controlled the pace and to be the only driver lapping in the 106s. Cam Sendall's Camaro made a good move on Ian McAllister to move into 5th, while Chad Cotton forced his way from the back of the field to finish 8th outright. Seton made it 2 in a row from Jarvis, Hugh McAllister and Russell Wright's Mustang.
Yeah, mate, very happy. Took a bit of a gamble with the wets on the car. Got a bit of air pressure out before the race, which definitely helped me, but really good race. The car felt good. Just missed a gear going up the hill and Huey got back past me in the last lap, unfortunately, but that's how it goes. But yeah, got some good rubber on for next round. Hopefully the slicks will do the job for me.
You made a great move on Hugh to get past him, but as you say, you missed a gear and he got you back.
Yeah, mate, I think the Macca cars were ganging up on me. I got in a couple of laps earlier through the fishhook and Huey down the end. So, the car felt really good. Good confidence in the car, which helps.
Sunday's dry conditions finally allowed all teams to switch to slick tyres for race 3, and the formation lap looked pretty good until the green flag.
Seton a good start, and contacts between Hugh McAllister and Russell Wright, both cars off the road, and we've got Greg Willis around as well, but 2 out of our 3 championship contenders in the gravel trap at turn 1.
Wright, McAllister and Jarvis, the top 3 point scorers in the series, all got together under brakes for turn 2, setting off a chain reaction that resulted in Wright and McAllister in the sand and against the wall. The safety car was deployed for 5 laps, and while Wright got back out well down, Hugh McAllister saw his series points take a hammering from pit lane.
We've all got a really good start, got a great jump going heading into there, and I thought I'll just merge in here behind Aaron, and then Ash sort of came across, Rusty was behind me, and in the end it was just a racing incident. We move on, and I thought there was no way I'd be driving that car again today, that's for sure, but got it back, cut a bit of the gear off and the car's okay. It wasn't doing the best lap times, but it still got around there and finished, so yeah, very surprised in the end with that.
And Huey had a flyer start, pulled in front of me, I went to slip in behind him. He sort of got squashed as we went through the kink, so he went on the brakes and I had nowhere to go, so I tapped him from behind and turned him and then basically pushed him off and into the gravel, into the wall, so I ended up there with him as well. So
At the restart, Seton also fell foul of the track debris from the earlier incident and went off at turn 2, letting Jarvis and Ian McAllister through. Chad Cotton was now up to 4th, and Mark Crutcher also having a strong run to be in the top 5. After 10 laps, Jarvis took the win from Ian McAllister and Seton, with Peter Robinson, Scott Texter, Michael Cooling, Cam Sendall and Greg Willis rounding out the top 10. Sunday's final race had Camaro and Mustang on the front row, with Ashley Jarvis and the veteran Ford dealer from Young, Ian McAllister, alongside. Under green, Jarvis sprinted away. However, McAllister fought hard to keep Seton's Mustang behind for a number of laps. Seton finally nailed McAllister for second, and then set out after Jarvis, closing at about a second a lap. With the laps winding down, Jarvis did everything he could to keep the Mustang at bay, finally taking the flag 0.2 of a second over Seton. Chad Cotton passed Ian McAllister for third, while the former series leader Russell Wright's drive from the back of the grid gained him 7th. Ashley Jarvis, well done. Congratulations, you're the round winner.
Yeah, thanks. At the start of Friday, I didn't think we'd end up, certainly in this position, but absolutely stoked. We had a few things go our way. Aaron fell off there in race 3, and he was pretty nice to me in that last race. But we'll take it. Massive haul of points, so really, really happy.
And of course, your other two main protagonists, I guess, in terms of point score would be Russell and Hugh, and both have had really a bad round.
Yeah, look, that was horrible seeing them in the dirt, in that race 3 there. But we got still 2 rounds to go, so, anything can happen. This is motor racing.
Aaron Seton in the Castrol Harris Ford Mustang, second for the round. Congratulations. You couldn't quite catch Ashley in that last race.
No, not quite, but it was a great race between me and Ashley. I really enjoyed it, and I can't thank Craig enough from Castrol Harris Racing for the opportunity to race this weekend.
You pushed him pretty hard though. I mean, the last 3 laps were fantastic, but you just couldn't find that gap.
Yeah, definitely. It's a really hard track to pass at, and Ashley was doing a great job. And yeah, I love racing with Ashley. It's really good fun.
Well, Mako, third outright, and the Masters Award, was that planned?
It was totally unplanned and unexpected. After I did say to Rusty yesterday, mate, I'm going to get you in that seniors thing one of these days. And look what happened today, just the way it all panned out. It just got up there. And then I got a surprise that I came third outright with the points. I thought, gee, yeah, good weekend. It was such a crappy start after I spoke to you about that yesterday. So no, very surprising, very pleased. And probably we've got a bit of work to do on his car when we get home. But anyway, that's racing. It was all good fun.
At the end of 4 races, Gold Coaster Ashley Jarvis regained the Performax Cup Series lead by 3 points from Russell Wright, with Hugh McAllister dropping back to third from Ian McAllister in 4th and Cam Sendall 5th. Round 6 of the Performax TA2 Muscle Car Series heads back to Queensland Raceway over September 15-16 before the final round at Sydney Motorsport Park in October. For more details, check the TA2 website.